pair are a group of people with the same age group. Pressure can be seen as the use of persuasion or intimidation to make someone do something, or the strong influence or effect on someone on another person. Peer pressure can therefore be seen as the influence of people of the same age group on themselves. There are two forms of peer pressure. One, positive peer pressure, which can be seen as adopting good attitudes of your peer. Example, manners, cleanliness, humility, etc. Two, negative peer pressure. Negative peer pressure is adopting the bad attitudes or behavior of your peers. Examples are smoking, stealing, premarital sex, drugs, drinking of alcohol, etc. Peer pressure is not limited to kids and youth alone. It can also be found among old folks too. How do we handle these menace called negative peer pressure? It is by believing in oneself, knowing your self-worth, knowing the difference between what is good and what is bad. Moving with people that are positive-minded can also help in handling peer pressure. In this exclusive interview with Pastor Mrs. Ayobami Abimbola Oluwa, she talked extensively on handling peer pressure.
You find out that this is common among young people, especially children. You find out adolescents. Sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's negative. There is just this pressure, this conformity. You want to conform, you want to be like the others, you want to look like the others, you want to do what other people are doing, you want to speak like them, you want to do what is cool, as it were. Negative peer pressure is when your group, your age group, who are your peers, by the way? Your peers are people of your age. Now, when they want you to begin to do negative things with them, like doing drugs, like taking alcohol, like stealing. Here you are from a good home, well brought up, you are brought up not to take what doesn't belong to you. But then you begin to hang out with a particular set of people and they see no big deal in stealing. They see no big deal in pilfering. They go to supermarkets and they pick what they like and they're like, so it seems like there's really nothing bad about it, as it were. So that's negative peer pressure, when you are being compelled to do something bad. And it cuts across from alcohol, from premarital sex to so many negative vices in the society. Now, positive peer pressure, on the other hand, happens to, should I say, affect young people who are fortunate enough to hang out with the right group. Probably somebody comes up from a dysfunctional home, so to speak, and was never taught to be polite, was never taught to be kind, was never taught to be friendly, was never taught to be respectful, and somehow finds himself or herself among the right set of people. And he finds out that these behaviors are not socially acceptable. He somehow finds out that it's not cool to be like that. And so he's under pressure to conform to the right standards of society. One mentor of mine made a statement and said that the older a man or a woman grows, the worse he becomes in the evil that he has learned to do. So I would rather say it's not something that is only common to young people. How big it is, many times when we talk about peer pressure, we parents are so concerned when it comes to our children, because children are the crystallizing stage. They are the stage in which they are forming. And so if they happen to hang out with the wrong kind of friend who teaches them bad things, it will be more difficult to get rid of. But there are vices among other people as well. Let me give an example. I'm a woman, for instance. I deal with female issues. We teach women the word of God. We help raise women who love their husbands, who care for their children, and all. There are women who I tell them, I say, no matter how spiritual you may be right now, if you begin to hang out with the wrong kind of woman who is insubordinate, not respectful to her husband, even though you are a very good woman as you are right now, you are going to pick it up. Because that's someone of your age group. You pick it up. You won't even know when you begin to manifest it. And so I always tell people, be careful about your company. You see, bad company ruins good character. So it's not age specific. It cuts across all age groups. Because you would always find somebody somewhere who will be ready to teach a good boy or a good girl or a good man or a good woman how easy it is to become bad and get away with it. So I can't say that it will be eradicated. It would always be around.
It will always be around. Okay, so for peer pressure not to affect us, we have to watch the kind of people we roll with.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
And I would also want to add, please, I'm so sorry, I would also want to add that it's important for you to have a good, I don't like using the word self-esteem as it were. You see, we live in an age in which they talk about self-love. You know, you heard that statement. Yes. Everything is about self, pointing to self, taking your attention away from God to yourself. You know, it's. I don't like using that word, but that's how I can explain. Building a good concept about yourself, seeing yourself the way God sees you. A child who is raised in a home in which he's taught to accept himself, the way God has made him, to believe in himself, who is taught to understand that I'm good enough, I am the best me, will never be put in the pressure to conform to peers, would always believe that I should set the standard wherever I am. And I think it's the same with adults as well. Believe in yourself. You may not have everything now, but believe in yourself. You got to understand that you are the best you. There can't be a clone of you. And for you to start thinking somebody is better than me, that's when you'll be under pressure to conform to the standards of that person.
Evil communication, they say, corrupts good manners. Believe in yourself and you will be the best you can be. This report is packaged by Dada Tolulope.